What's up, guys? It's Austin here with Austin Gilhar Fitness. Happy New Year's. 2022 is officially upon us. Guys, this year is going to be incredible. I've been telling all my people, make 2022 your best year yet. Like your fittest year, your healthiest year. Just get after it. It's actually kind of funny because I've been gone the last 5 days, and so this is my first workout of the new year, and we're going to start out with some accessory work, arms, shoulders, and we're going to get after it. I'm really stoked for this workout. It's going to be feeling good. So let's warm up and let's do this. All right, guys, like I said, today is accessory work, shoulders and arms. And so we're gonna be warming up the shoulders, warming up the core. For our warm up today, we're gonna be doing 3 sets of 10 lateral shoulder raises, and then we're gonna be doing 10 hanging leg raises, keeping the core nice and tight, and then getting those shoulder joints warmed up and ready to go. So let's get after these lateral shoulder raises. Starting out pretty light here. We're just trying to get some blood flowing. Bumping up weight right now for round 2, get a little bit heavier, get the blood flowing a little bit more here. So start out with the 5s, now we're up to 10. So a few tips on these hanging leg raises. You really want to control that negative and not start swinging back and forth on that bar. Everything should be smooth, controlled. Sometimes when people get up there, they literally are like a freaking swing up there. Core's locked in nice and tight. Those legs go up smooth, they come down nice and smooth. Lots of tension in the core, tension in the arms, tension in the legs. That way you stay nice and sturdy throughout that whole movement. You can kind of like squeeze your lats when you're up there on that bar too, to also help get that shoulder joint moving, getting that back engaged. And so when you're doing ab work, don't just think about your abs, but try to think about your whole body, creating as much tension as possible to create that stability. Do one more set here, and then we'll hit after that main workout. All right, guys, feeling good? We're ready for this warm up. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna move into an anterior shoulder press here, seated. I'll show you how to do it, and we'll get after it. On this anterior shoulder press, we're actually gonna set the bench up at a slight angle here, because what we're looking for is we're trying to keep that elbow inside, more of a 45-degree angle. And as we press, we're trying to press right here versus a traditional shoulder press. We're going straight up overhead. Anterior shoulder press, we come inside here, and we're just trying to work this part, the anterior delt, as we push up here, okay? We're gonna go 4 sets, 12-ish reps. So we'll see how this first one feels, and then we'll go from there. Ripped out 14 reps on that one. So we're gonna bump the weight up a little bit more because I wanna try sticking close to that 12 rep range. But as you guys saw, I was in here pushing versus out here. In here is a lot more of a natural like movement path for that shoulder and chest versus out here when your elbows are pulled really far back. That's when people start running into some shoulder pain. That range of motion gets a lot harder to come straight up versus bringing here and getting slightly in front of your shoulders and moving more into that extension versus flexion. Let's get a little spicy. Set 3. One more set, guys. I can say I'm feeling that I've been out of the gym for the last, I don't know, 6 days, I think. I went to a buddy's cabin. I feel like with the start of the new year, everyone ends up going out somewhere, doing something, eating too much crap, maybe drinking too much. And so it's just like, it feels more difficult to get in the gym, work out, sweat. But honestly, it's like coming off of the holidays. It's like right now, it's like if you don't start now, you're never gonna start. And so ignore the fact that December might've been a crazy month for you. January, New Year's Eve might've been a crazy day for you, crazy weekend. Forget about that. Get in the gym, start working out. Get in the kitchen, eat whole foods, real foods. You know, change starts today. It doesn't just happen, you know, just randomly one day. It's like you have to pick, and there's never a good time to start. So start today. Last one. I want those last two. On that last set there, I got to 10, hit failure, and instead of just like calling it quits, I dropped weight, cranked out those last 3 reps. So I'm a huge fan of doing a drop set like that, where it's like you almost get to the number you're aiming for, don't quite get that. Quick, just drop it 5 pounds and try to rep out those last couple of reps to still stay within that rep range. I found it's been very helpful for me in hypertrophy and gaining size. So give that a shot. If you're aiming for 12, you fail at 10, quick drop weights, get those last 2 or 3 reps, finish that working set with like excellent last couple of reps. Yeah, next we're going to be going into a rear row into a front raise. So a rear row, we're squeezing our rear delt, going up, finishing off that anterior delt a little bit more here, and that front raise. We're gonna go light here, 15 reps, 4 sets of 15. And like I said, lightweight, quality contractions on this. Don't go heavy on these. Pick something that's doable and allows for quality. On those guys, pausing on the backside, squeezing that rear delt right in here, squeezing my shoulder blades together. All momentum goes out, then I come all the way forward, try to hit a pause at the top, momentum comes out, and then all the way back into that rear delt. If you're doing it right, you should feel a good solid burn around that entire shoulder, okay? That's how you know you got a good weight, you got a good amount of reps, and you got really good form. So look for those signs so you know that you're doing it right. And I gotta lose this sweatshirt because I'm getting way too hot. We got 18 reps on that one. I might have to bump weight up a little bit. We got 2 sets left. I just bumped that weight up. We'll see how this goes. Shoulder stuff is weird because I feel like the difference between 10 pounds and 15 pounds, like a 10-pound dumbbell and a 15-pound dumbbell, feels massively different in shoulder movements. So I'm gonna crank out as many good reps as I can with this heavier dumbbell. And if my form starts slipping, I'll do the same thing as I did with that shoulder press. I'll drop weight and then I'll finish off the rest of the reps at that lighter weight. So, but I like to increase first to see what happens. Here we go, set 3. One more set here. That drop set felt really nice, so I'm gonna do that drop set again for this next set. I don't always do drop sets, but right now for this workout, it's feeling really good, so I'm gonna keep it going. As I always say, once you find something that feels good, keep doing it, you're gonna get results doing stuff like that. So just because it's different than what's maybe prescribed, if it feels good and you feel like you're getting a good pump and you're getting a good sweat from it, keep doing that, you know? Stay there until you overstay your welcome, then move on. All right guys, that's it for shoulders. Let's move into the biceps and get after it. We're going into a cable curl here. We're looking to be in shoulder flexion, so I'm gonna really try to keep my shoulders forward, my elbows forward, and curling in this range of motion for this first set of bicep movements. We're gonna go 12 to 15 here, 4 sets. Whenever I train biceps, I try to go through kind of 3 different planes: flexion, more neutral, and then into extension to hit the bicep at all those different angles and hit the different heads of the bicep. So like if you're doing a lot of pulling, like back day work, you spend a lot of time in flexion. So if I'm going to do like a pull day and I want to add biceps to it, I'll actually train my biceps in extension versus the flexion, because all your rowing is right here. So then when I switch things up and I move into my, dumbbell curls or cable curls on a back day, I want to train here first, okay, versus here, if that makes sense. But because we're just focusing on arms, I'm actually going to train in every plane of movement for those biceps. So 3 more sets. I may have cheated those last couple reps. Those were just like fire. Let me just rip these out as quick as I can and try to survive through that. All right, that was our last set of that. Now we're gonna move more into that neutral elbow position. And we're gonna be doing some hammer curls to hopefully add some width to that bicep. So probably gonna go a little bit lighter on these and work more of a pause at the contraction at the top, hit a pause, and then go down to that eccentric motion. So let's get after it. Also, I need to work on learning new catchphrases, because I'm pretty sure I say the same thing in every single video. So I need a library. Let's get after it. Traditional hammer curls here, nothing fancy, 12-ish. On those hammer curls, instead of staying straight out, I come in just a little bit, just because that range of motion in that bicep is really natural when you're almost coming across your body just a little bit, versus here. Notice how your bicep has to twist out, versus here, nice straight line. Here, my bicep's still facing this way a little bit, so just a little bit more of a smoother range of motion. If you just bring that elbow in at just, 2 inches, you don't have to be way in here, but just those 2 inches can make a world of difference in getting a better contraction in that bicep. We're gonna go 3 more sets here. 4 sets of hammer curls, down out of the way. Now we're gonna move into that shoulder extension. We're gonna hit some more cable curls, but we're gonna be back in here. We're only gonna do 3 sets of these, 12-ish reps. We're really gonna go quick and just try to get a nice pump in the biceps to finish them off. And then we'll move into a couple tricep movements and then get out of here. In that movement, trying to keep my chest down, abs engaged, but then again, we're dragging those elbows back, almost pinning our shoulder blades together, and that range of motion is just right in here. So now we're working that extension. So first set of cable curls, we're in that flexion, then we went to more of that neutral, and now we're back in that extension here. Every single angle, biceps are feeling great right now. This is what it takes to grow your biceps, honestly. Lots of reps, hitting different angles, pushing weight, you know, solid contractions. One more set, dropped weight. This one, we're just gonna rep until failure. Nice and quick again, just pumping it out. Getting as much blood in those biceps as we can. I swear those last like 3 reps, I moved my arm like maybe 3 inches. Last 2 movements of the day, we're gonna do 2 different types of tricep extensions. We're only gonna do, excuse me, holy cow, 3 sets, 15 to 20 reps. Probably gonna include some drop sets in this. Really just kind of like toast off the triceps. Honestly, when I do a push day, I get a lot of tricep activation naturally. And so when I'm doing arm focus, I usually will finish with triceps just because I know when I'm doing my benching, my shoulder press and different things like that, I already get a lot of tricep engagement. So this is more just accessory work, just to kind of get a nice pump in them. And yeah, so that's what I like to do. So on these guys, keeping those elbows in nice and tight. Hands stay shoulder width apart the whole time. Once I hit the bottom of that movement, then I flare out, and then I'm really trying to squeeze right back in here on that tricep, guys. Okay, I like using 2 ropes because it allows for a more natural range of motion in the triceps. When you just have one, you're kind of stuck in here, versus with these 2, I can really get all the way down and get a really nice contraction in those triceps. And again, it puts my shoulder more in that neutral position versus when I'm here, I'm in that flexion. Now I'm nice and neutral, just hitting those triceps. Set here. We're gonna move in tricep dips for our last one here. Moving, kind of finish them off, just body weight. We'll see how many I can get. We'll go 3 sets until failure. These ones, I'm really just trying to like crank them out. I'm not too concerned about being super strict on them. I just want to just kind of finish off those triceps with a nice pump. So we'll start here and see what happens. These guys, I'm really just trying to get deep into that stretch. Nice little pause at the top, make sure I'm squeezing right in here. Abs turned on, slightly leaning forward here. I don't want to get my chest involved, and so I'm trying to keep it in my triceps as best as I can. But as they're pretty fatigued already, if I get a little bit of chest involved, it'll help me like squeak out a few more reps while still using my triceps, if that makes sense. We're gonna do 2 more sets here. Same thing, 6 to 8 reps, maybe 10. We're just gonna try to rip them out.
Think about it, I've been up, so read about it. No beat around it, straight to it, no ring around it. You coming for me, we'll see about it. We'll never see it when I get my feet up. 100 meters where I run the fee up. And go ka-ching and on a pia. I had to re-up on a reel, so you stay the feeder. And put it back into the bit, cause I don't really need it. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me. So I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney.
That was great. Guys, thanks for following along. That was my latest arm accessory day. I'm gonna be using that same workout now probably for the next 6-ish weeks, just increasing intensity and increasing weight. There it is. Obviously, I'm a little fatigued after that workout. That's great. But anyways, if you liked what you saw, like, subscribe, hit that bell, hit those notifications so you can get the update on the latest videos and what's going down with Austin Gilhart Fitness. And leave a comment if you have any questions. I'd love to answer them. Guys, thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Peace.